Hi guys. A thought just occurred to me a few minutes ago, and I'm not quite sure where this is gonna go. But um, how much of your personal information do you put out for the masses to dissect and decode and have an opinion on? Um, how much of what you do on your social media page in the various outlets there are: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, YouTube, whatever your outlets are that you use, how much of your personal effects are put out there? How much of your dirty laundry is put out there? I say that to say this. Earlier today, I came across an article where a young woman, 33 years old, out of Florida, probably been married maybe 5 years, has three little children, and like I said, she has a spouse, etc. And she had made a post last night, if I'm not mistaken, how proud of herself she had came because she had brought herself out of poverty. She was homeless at one point. She was in the hole tremendously, and she had made the post about how she is now making multiple six figures. Now, some of us would say, okay, well, she was bragging, but those of us who have actually done our own work and done pulled our own selves up by our bootstraps, we know that she was just really taking inventory of her life and seeing how exactly her road has narrowed to be this extravagant thing that had become. Now, the unfortunate thing is someone took it upon themselves to go into her home in the middle of the night, 2 or 2:30 in the morning, I want to say, and take this young lady's life on the premise that they were going to gain something monetarily. Um, and that's completely sad to me. But at the same token, me just now starting this outlet here as my own personal diary. I mean, I don't really discuss finances. I don't really discuss um, where I work and how much I work and how many streams of this and streams of that I have coming in. Um, but at the same time, people are out here waiting on the opportunity to catch you unaware. And it would be a disservice for me to have seen that article and not speak on the safety of keeping your left hand and right hand separate. Um, I used to have a situation where a lot of my quote unquote personal business was put out um, for social media to read and form an opinion on. However, it was not my personally hand at doing that. Now, I pretty much use my platforms as re-forwarding, reposting things that are inspirational. Occasionally, I may post my children. I may decide to um, cap that and put it in a less open situation versus um, how everybody's doing it now. Only because I know that the internet is a vast place and it connects you to trillions of people and trillions of entities where you can mix and mingle with not only your community but the community global as a whole. And from there, you don't know who's coming, who's tracking, who's watching. There's always somebody watching, somebody listening, somebody keeping tabs, one way, shape, form, or fashion. Whatever your likes are, people figure they know you. Whatever your events you're interested in, they figure, oh, well, you got this, you got that, because you're going here, you're going there, you're interested in this, and you're interested in that. And I'll be the first to say that I like and am interested in a lot of things, but that don't mean that I am at everything that I am interested in. And so if it's a couple memes out there that says, if you figure you know me by what I post, then you are far off, because not everything that I post is true, uh, where it concerns me and my personal life, but not everything is uh, face value, in a lot of these profiles out here. Um, I just would caution you to really pick out what it is that you're wanting to share, and really um, do inventory on your circles. And that's just the bottom line. I don't know if the young lady knew this man or whomever was involved, or if it was her spouse or her children or whatever the case may be. But the fact that she was in multiple arenas, multiple circles, multiple social circles, she had multiple businesses, quote unquote. It could have been anybody. But I don't think that another business minded person would have done this to her. I don't think that somebody who sees themselves in the same light or in the same uh, contest, quote unquote, would try to eliminate the competition, quote unquote. Because there is truly enough for everyone out here that is willing to dig their heels in and get it in and get in the thick of it and really work. Um, Unfortunately, not all of us want to work for whatever is due for us. We want somebody to hand it to us. We want it to be free and clear. And then we want more of it for free versus really getting to the nitty gritty, putting your hand and feet to the pavement, and excuse me, and really taking ownership of whatever it is that you want. Because the truth of the matter is, if you want something bad enough in life, you will do what is necessary to create that reality. And a lot of us have these ideas that are not happenstance. They come to us for a reason, because every idea that comes is not for everybody. And so if it came to you, it's because you had something in your character and in your spirit that would bring that to fruition. Now, you can sit on it and you can play around with it and delay and procrastinate and all of that other stuff. But at the end of the day, if you don't move in the time frame that is allotted for you to move, then guess what? Somebody else will get that very same idea or take it from you, quote unquote, and run off with it. And then you'll be stuck with this, oh man, I thought about that on such and such day years ago. But the issue is you didn't move your feet, you know. You didn't put your grind in action, and you missed out on the opportunity, and now you're, oh, woe is me, somebody stole from me. And it's not really that somebody stole from you, you just waited too long to move. Sometimes God calls us to move swiftly and without question. Take the step, you know. And if you've heard it said before, if you take one step, he'll take two. So get off the porch, you know. That's just the bottom line. I have, I don't know what this message, I mean, there's several different segments to this message. Bottom line, to recap, is, really pay attention to what you're posting on social media. If it's really personal, you know, then I would caution against that. Not necessarily not telling your story, but make a caveat that says, okay, this is for my inner or whatever, or, you know, because you never know who's watching. You never know what's what. And then the other part is whatever God gives you to do and whatever the idea is, at least try it. You know, He's a God of second, third, fourth, and fifth chances. So if you fail once, get back up, dust yourself off, and keep going. And the last one is know who's in your circle. If you need to prune some things, if you need to cut some things off, if you need to kill some things off, weed, cut your grass, weed your flower beds, prune your trees, and definitely bag those leaves up and put them on the curb because they fell off for a reason. Peace out.